So what do you think?
In this translation, in this version of the game,
She? And we finally
that line
got her
right there?
back in full working order.
You just spent Kiefer spent a whole bunch of time talking about how you'd never get it working again.
There's no way the two of us will ever get that boat seaworthy. If we were...
It used to belong
When
to
did you
my
have time to fix it
father.
up? You didn't.
Got rid of it years ago.
At all.
Said it was a worm-infested old pile of
Again,
plants.
just...
All it needed
It's
was
just-
a little tender, loving care, right? There's no way the two of us will ever get that boat seaworthy. If we want... How long have we spent fixing it up now?
Yeah, and you said you'd never get it working again at the beginning of the game.
We nearly
It's
gave
been a
up.
couple hours playtime.
We just...
It's been a couple
didn't
days
think we were
in
gonna
universe
be able to
time
do
in which
it.
you haven't been working on it.
But then, good old Dermot came to the rescue. I tricked the old know-it-all into giving me some pointers.
Oh yeah? And
now
when did you do
she's
that?
Finally seaworthy.
When?
Anyway, enough talk. It's finally time to set sail.
Just... Really,
All set?
really... bad changes, yeah. Okay, so... in the original version of the game, you had an option here. If you already had the Rainbow Dew, you would just basically skip this bit of dialogue and you would go straight to the thing. If you didn't already have it, you would have to go back into the present and get it from your uncle. And then you'd come back and do this. In this version, they cut off your ability to return to the present. So, and they gave it to you by default, so you don't have a choice. Which, narratively, actually makes sense. Because, I mean, this is an emergency. You are going trekking across the continent, going back, and then trekking back across the continent to do this in what you should be a very limited amount of time. But it still feels weird that they've cut off your ability to do it. Which, I mean, I don't think this is a bad choice. I'm not sure if I've ever actually done it where I've didn't have the Rainbow Dew with me. Maybe the very first time I played it? I don't know. Well, let's see here.
What's that? You've got the bottle we need from that fella already?
Uh-huh.
Well, why
Yeah.
didn't you say so? Hurry up, then. Chuck whatever's in it on these flames and let's see if it doesn't put the blessed things out.
Transition!
Okay. So, got something interesting here now. So obviously, there's supposed to be quite a few more of these. There's supposed to be 4 blue. I believe it's also 4 green, 5 of the red, and 5 of the yellow. I might put up that picture that I have of the tablet room. But this version has these gray tablets in the back. So I've just picked up one of the gray tablets. And I have enough to complete this one. Considering they seem to have removed stuff from the game, I can't possibly imagine that they've added areas to the game. So what the crap is this going to be? That looks kind of like Dialac, which is supposed to be the area you're supposed to be going to next, which is a blue tablet. Sure looks like Dialac, and I think Regenstein is what they called it in the 3DS version. So I have no idea why they would put this as something other than one of the blue tablets. Maybe there will be an explanation, but I'm not betting on an explanation. So yeah, guess I'll see what's up.
Transition!
So on a completely unrelated note to anything at all, Maribel is Naruto running. Why the heck did they have her Naruto running? What the crap?
Transition!
Okay. So, back in the present. This is the island where Dialect was. There's supposed to be a hut here in which you form the immigrant town in the original version, and in which you form the monster town in the 3DS version. And there is nothing here at all. Which means that feature out of the game seems to have been removed completely and replaced with nothing. What joy this game is bringing me.
Transition!
Okay, so, another annoying thing they've done. In the initial video I made the note that there was a house missing from Estrid Island. In that house lived a man who could speak to animals. He was a story character who, when you realize that this town is full of animals and people who couldn't talk, you go to him and you discover that the animals are actually people who've been turned into animals, and the humans are animals who've been turned into people. That's gone. For no reason, basically. Instead, they're just... people just turn back into people sometimes. Now they're just turning back into animals after you talk to them. For no good reason, seemingly. Oh, hey, there's a dog walking around. That means it's probably going to turn into a human when I talk to it. Yeah. What's the point? You didn't need to do that. That's literally extra work. It's just... Oh, and the guy who could talk to animals? He becomes the adopted parent of one of your party members. So I guess that's just something that doesn't happen in this version.
Transition!
Okay. So, I've just gotten enough fragments for the next tablet. It's telling me that it's going to be a red tablet. So, the next area in this game was called Falrod. And it was a blue tablet. There were only 4 blue tablets in the original game, and there were 5 red tablets in the original game. So, this design is pretty obviously Falrod. So not only did they just change the color of one of them for no reason, that likely means they've even removed more of what I thought they did. Because that means there are even fewer of the red regions. Let's look. Yeah, that's Falrod, alright. Fuck's sake. Oh, also, something just occurred to me. There are a whole bunch of monsters that have been missing so far. Monsters that aren't here. They've also added monsters from other games. The, Hammerhood? Yeah, that wasn't in this game. I don't remember if these were in the game. I can check. No, I'm not seeing them. It's one of the nice things about the Player's Guide is that it has a bestiary with pictures of all the monsters in it. Let's see, how many monster designs have I supposed to have been encountered this far that I haven't seen? Let's see. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 different monster designs that have supposed to have appeared, but haven't. Let's see here. How many designs were in this game that weren't part of Dragon Quest VII? Let's see. The Toady, that wasn't in this game. Hammerhood wasn't in this game. Bodkin Archer wasn't. Let's see here. Well, so far it's only 3. Compared to, what was it I said, 7? Or 5? God, I gotta keep track. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is going on. This, again, all of this just, like I put in that thumbnail, this does not bode well